Hello gamers, welcome back to another video. This is Skywars Getting Started, episode 4. In the last video we looked at getting some minions. So as you can see, they're all full. Now this video we're going to be obtaining a better sword. We've been using this hunky junk for the past 3 episodes, and although it's good for killing lapis zombies, it's not good for much anything else. We can't even one-shot cows. Now, first thing we're going to be doing is continuing to auction flip for a bit. While that's flipping, we're going to empty, upgrade, and sell all of the stuff from these minions. Bazaar agent here. And orders, we have 3 worth $130,000. That's pretty decent. As you can see, I now have $140,000, which we, in episode 2, got from 10,000. Now, as I'm sure you'll know, we only need about 1 more flip. We don't even need to double. So, last time we flipped rabbits, so check the prices, 15 and 19. It's only a 4 difference. I'm going to now check pork. There is 8 and 11, so a 3 coin difference, which is not very good at all. However, let's try melons. 1 coin and 2 coins. Wait, that's a 0.1 coin difference. We'll actually lose money if we do that. Now, need something that's fairly expensive. Let's try this. Raw beef. 2 coins and 5 coins. Not bad, but not good enough. Leather, however. 23 coins, 27 coins. It's a 4 coin difference. Not bad. Now, try mushrooms maybe. Enchanted brown mushrooms. 600 coins, 877 coins. If we use these, we'll be able to make 200 coin profit per mushroom. So, I'm actually going to try and use pumpkins maybe? This process is essential to bazaar flipping. You have to know which one you're going to make the most profit out of. Sometimes it's best to stray away from farming and go into combat. For example, ender pearls. 6 coins, 8 coins. Not bad, but not good enough either. Ghast tears, on the other hand, especially this enchanted one, probably will make us a lot of money. 140 to 180. Now, if we do, let's see how much we can afford. We have 140,000 divided by something that costs $141. We can afford we can afford 900 of them. 992 to be specific. 992 times a 48 coin profit times 48 equals $47,000 profit, which is pretty good. Let me try and invest in these. First things first, I'm going to create a buy order for 992 actually. See if I can afford it. I can. Now these, that's quite a lot of them. I wonder how long it'll take. Now, while we're waiting for that to happen, we're going to have to jump back to our island and empty all of our minions.
Check which item will make you the most profit at the bazaar. For me, right now, this is probably chicken or mutton. However, I'm going to go with ghast tears since it's more expensive and I can flip it far easier. Um, and anyway, enjoy the small time lapse while I explain what I'll be doing. So basically, I'm gonna be emptying all my minions and upgrading as many of them as I can. You'll notice that my gold and iron minions have produced ore. Now you need to craft some auto smelters so that you can actually collect them in the future. Flip your bazaar order again, and you should get enough profit to buy an aspect of the end.
Now, with 4,000 coins, you might want to look into what you can buy yourself.
Some good things to check on are pets, grappling hooks, jungle axes, and anything really that you can flip. Now, I'm not recommending anything. This is completely up to you. You can buy whatever you want.
How much of it is sold? Literally none. Hopefully, we'll be able to flip that very soon. Actually, in here, you can upgrade certain options. Okay, we can't go in there yet, so I'll have to check on my order again. Since we haven't actually gotten any yet, I'm gonna cut to when the order is finally almost completed. I have a feeling that the demand for enchanted ghast tears is fairly low, so it may take a while. As you can see, people are really wanting that grappling hook. Okay, so for now, since we obviously cannot afford the aspect of the end, we'll be trying to get sword called the Silver Fang. Now, these are usually relatively expensive, around $9,000 to $10,000. So if I currently have that much, I should be able to get one for 10,000. If they're not for 10,000, just wait. As you can see, there are lots of them on the market. This one is a bid, so we actually want lowest price bin only. Cracky. That's actually quite a lot of that's a lot of silver fangs. The problem is we can't afford that many of them, and we don't even have a reason to have that many of them. So yes, lowest price. Most of them are very, very high amounts of items in a stack, so we're just going to ignore that. Now, in orders, we still haven't gotten any. In the meantime, I'm going back. I'm actually going to go back over here and through this gap. I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch. As you can see, we've reached this place called the graveyard. I spoke about it before. If you speak to this guy, he'll give you a new objective to kill zombies.
there are two reasons you're going to want to murder some zombies. The first is for combat XP, which is useful for unlocking armor. The second is to level up your bestiary, which will let you unlock things later on.
If you manage to not get murdered by the horde of super fast zombies, then you'll be able to find your way to this location called the Spider's Den. Now, as you can see, it's over there. It's pretty easy to find just by popping through here, around here, and up into the Spider's Den. Now, as you can see, I've discovered the Spider's Den. Here there are a lot of things that want to kill you, but it's necessary to know where this zone is for now. In order to unlock the end, which is up here, you'll need combat level XII. I'm going to cut the video quickly and go to the farm. As you can see, I am now in the farm and I'll be able to run around sniping chickens and cows and of course pigs. There's clearly a lot of other people here doing the same thing, but this is one of the easiest ways to gain combat XP if you're not yet strong enough to go to the end. On the assumption that you're following along with this tutorial, you won't be strong enough to go to the end yet. Now, enjoy this quick murdering montage.
The main reason for killing so many barnyard animals is that, while they don't offer much XP, they won't fight back. Now, until you can one-tap Lapis zombies, they're probably your best bets. It's pretty easy. And another benefit is that you unlock several collections you wouldn't normally unlock, such as the leather, chicken, and feather collections. These will let you unlock recipes later in the game, such as backpacks. In the leather collection will let you store extra items. Now again, you're going to want to reach combat 12, which is combat XII, in case you're unfamiliar with Roman numerals. The reason for this is that it is necessary to be able to enter the end. Not only that, in the next video or two, I'll be obtaining end armor, which requires combat 12. And the aspect of the end isn't very helpful unless you have combat 12, because it does extra damage to endmen, or anything in the end really. You can't really get much combat XP without visiting the end at some point. There's a lot of good stuff in the end, and one of the prime money-making methods for late game is murdering zealots.
Hello gamers. I have now managed to almost get to combat X. We need combat XII to visit the end, which is annoying. It's going to be very hard to get. However, I've made $11,000. So if I go to the bazaar and sell all of this meat and things, I should be able to very quickly get enough money to buy a silver fang. Now all I have to do is sell my inventory now. Boom, done. Let's check on my order. So literally nobody has bought them, which is pretty annoying. I'm gonna cancel the order and recheck prices. So as you can see, there's quite a few offers, and I'm going to have to make a new one. Best offer, minus 0.1. Boom, done. Go to the auction house, and oh look, it's a silver fang. $9,000 for one. Not too bad, not very good, but it's good enough that you can easily get one of these with no trouble at all. Now, first thing you're gonna do is head down to, of course, the blacksmith where you can reforge it. Now, I have a heroic one which does 20 extra damage, and now I can head into the librarian and see what I can put on it. Obviously, I'll need telekinesis, and sharpness 5 would not be a bad idea. Now I'm just gonna take it down. With this, we can do quite a bit of damage. And well, yes, I'll go check on my order, see if anyone has bought anything. This is one of the longest I've had to wait so far, which is annoying, but as you can see, I've already gotten most of it done. Don't know why someone would be paying 80,000 coins for 300 enchanted ghast tears, but anyway, it's actually ironic we have an enchanted sword now. Okay, let me just find out where I can go with this. And what I can actually do is head down into the mines here. And go over to the deep caverns and start killing some zombies and things for high prices.
You can try killing minor zombies and minor skeletons like me here, but you're probably gonna die and lose a lot of coins. Not really worth it. You don't have very good armor yet. We'll look at that in the next couple of tutorials, but for now, we're pretty good. This Silver Fang will let you one-tap a lot of things, especially if you put Sharp 5 on it. So feel free to kill anything you like. Pigmen are also a good idea, but without good armor, you're likely to die. Now, with being able to one-tap Lapis zombies, it should only take you maybe 10-15 minutes to grind combat XI, and which is 11 by the way. And if you put in a bit of extra time, go all the way to XII. Now, I would go all the way to XII personally, because the aspect of the end is pretty good for killing Endermen, and you want to be able to get to that as soon as possible, and not have to wait around while my tutorials are going, so that you can just already have combat 12. I would actually go as high as you can, but without Endermen, that's a bit hard.
Check on my order of ghast tears. Now, selling 900 ghast tears is, oh wow, it's almost complete. I've got 146,000 coins ready to claim, and it's not even done yet. So with just one more flip, I'll be able to achieve it. That's good. I'm gonna check. If that ever happens, don't panic. Just type /hub. Unless, of course, you're a terrible typist, in which case you're screwed. Alright.
You can choose any minion to put the compactor in. keep in mind you'll need to leave it a lot longer for it to be able to make into enchanted. So I recommend you actually leave your minions to level them up for a bit before putting a compactor in any one, because it won't produce enough blocks to make into enchanted things.
Now I don't actually know what a good pickaxe is. I've never gotten one before, so I'm just going to pop into the auction house.
As you can probably tell by the fact that the only pickaxe I can afford on the auction house is a terrible iron pickaxe, you can't actually buy good pickaxes off the auction house for cheap. I recommend crafting an diamond pickaxe, sorry, or golden pickaxe, and enchanting it with E5 and Fortune 3 and telekinesis.
There we go. This is a very good pet, so I'm just gonna quickly buy it. Boom, got it. It's a level 1 Enderman. Now, if we click on our pet learn, I can summon it out. Now, let me just check what buffs it gives. Since I've never had one before. Okay. Currently does almost nothing. But I think it will boost my crit damage in the future. Alright, I'm gonna check on my order. Again, almost done. Not quite close enough. Alright. I'm going to cut the video here and come back when it is complete. Alright. See you in a second. Hello gamers, receive some good news. While I was waiting, I just was killing some zombies and stuff. Didn't really get any, but okay. Orders 1, that, okay. Problem is, need to sell some stuff. 7, yeah, I'm sure that's fine. As long as, does it show my sword? That's the question. No, it doesn't. But we'll just chuck those away. Yeah, that's no good. I'll just put them up for, I'll just put this up for auction.
As you may have noticed, I grinded lapis zombies a lot, so I have a piece of lapis armor which I can auction for a couple $1,000 if I'm lucky. I also managed to get 2 enchanted pieces of miner's armor, which I can sell as well. This was given to me by someone who had their inventory full, which is nice of them, and I can probably turn a bit of a profit on that, assuming I can sell it. Now, other than that, just check on your order, and I will cut to when my order is complete, and then I can check if I have enough money to buy an aspect of the end. I decided to do one more flip, so I wouldn't have to spend all of my money when buying the aspect of the end, so that I could continue to flip afterward without losing too much capital.
Okay, gonna cut the video while I wait for it to finish.
Hello gamers, I'm back. Pretty sure my orders have been fulfilled, so I'll head over there now and show you how to get an aspect of the end without wrecking your wallet. Alright. As you can see, my mutton orders have been fulfilled, and so I'll be able to collect them all, bring myself in to a whopping 200k. Now, the reason that it's important you have more than 200k is so that you can continue to flip after you've bought the aspect of the end, because if you have bought it, then of course there will be no way, you'll have to start over again with your money. Now, I probably should get more, but I'm going to buy it for now, so just because aspect of the end on the sign there. As you can see, there are some really expensive ones, but set your filter to bin only, and then lowest price. As you can see, there's one for 200k, which is pretty bad, but I'm willing to pay it. Now, if you go to, of course, to the next page, or maybe the one after that, you'll see maybe an enchanted sword or two, which has like sharp telekinesis, but that's a terrible sword. It shouldn't be that expensive, so I'm just gonna go and purchase the cheapest one. Now they will appear for cheaper than that occasionally, around 170k, depending on how the price is. So yeah, as you can see, when you right click with this sword, you can teleport a few blocks in front of you using your 50 mana ability called Instant Transmission. You're going to want to reforge your sword. Spicy or sharp is the best. Now, the reason you're going to want sharp or spicy, preferably sharp actually, is because it boosts your crit chance. For now, I'll just leave mine as heroic. But when I get end armor, I'm gonna want to reforge it to fierce and start doing extra damage. Now I'm gonna have to flip my remaining funds and buy back into the market so that I don't go broke. I'm gonna divide my total monetary value by the price of mutton to calculate how many I can afford. Now, just basically continue to flip until you're back at the money you were at. You're going to need quite a bit of money in order to afford ender armor, so choose wisely on what you flip. Watch my second video, which I flipped from maybe 10k to 50k if you spent too much money. Now I'm gonna have to enchant this. That since we don't need this silver fang anymore, I'm going to sell it on the auction house. Now, if you start a bid at a low price, it will definitely get sold. However, don't make the same mistake as me. That's an enchanted one. You should sell it for 10, 11,000. I'm gonna go enchant it now. It's recommended that you build a big enchanting table setup in your island with bookshelves all around. Put sharpness V on it at the librarian to start off with. And then you're going to want to build a enchanting table setup. So I'll just quickly pop over to the deep caverns to demonstrate the power of this weapon. I'll speed this up a bit.
Alrighty-o. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. An aspect of the end. Think it's safe to say that as soon as you get some decent armor with this sort, you'll be at the mid-game in no time. Next video, I'm going to be grinding for the end and attempting to get my hands on some end armor. Alright, that just about ends it for today.